Ebusan mu bibia kwa ban fambra to Kenis and Blossom e YouTube so say ebusan for yaba as usual. Ensem ahodo a ekoso e Ghana say no. Ene de beso mahefo ene atifo nya na ebusan no kese info bi aba betodwa nsem bi aba betodwa ne nyina afa kese E Levy Ghana mpemfo NDC mpemfo de betodwa se enche kura kese be free system nim no. Na ebusan de tie nyina nse mpemfo ahodo mo kwetena nsem no so betu yanim so my E Levy free honum and abujana ntesa I'm trying to get some info so that be can show no screen so but minya they tell you say omo de buy say E Levy ne free honum ba na E Levy ne free honum just yesterday enra day ya mi yiska emi atimi E Levy so I was thinking and this for them no mo ye mama ni petrima ya da ma ya account for mo but not only say no mo say by the end of a match anon be ye free na finally ana chese aba betudwa say afi wi sika wa wedding kan iska me ati E Levy na odwen say bia end this for dada ye no ebusun aba betudwa say ente sada E Levy no omanya ye free honum na me pese me kase betente beko na akwa jensem nyina enchiremu e de aba ye ba betina se ne di hu komo se de city mesro so when you subscribe for my YouTube channel ya na wa subscribe there ma me na bibia so etimi ay kama medin e de kwam gentle.
I will then put the question. So I don't understand the point that you are making.
I'm not believing the electronic transaction levy. I'm not believing that.
But saying it is electronic transaction levy that is under consideration.
Mr. Chairman, but we have other bills that
But then you have to wait.
But
when those bills are being considered, then you can legitimately raise your point. Okay. So I think you are completely out of order.
I'm guided, Chair. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm guided. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, with your indulgence, if the Minister for Finance can take item 50, motion for the third reading of the bill.
Yes, Honorable Minister, motion number 50.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to move that the Electronic Transfer Levy Repeal Bill 2025 be now read the third time. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
So, is this seconded? Honorable members, question numbered item 50 at page 12 of today's order paper, accordingly moved by the Minister responsible for Finance. Any seconder?
Yes, Speaker, I second the motion.
Honorable members, the motion is moved and seconded, and it is for the consideration of the House. Honorable members, motion accordingly adopted, and the Electronic Transfer Levy Repeal Bill 2025 is read the third. Honorable members, the question is those in favor say aye. Those against say no. The volume of the work is making me speed up. Honorable members, the ayes have it.
An Act to repeal the Electronic Transfer Levy Act 2022, Act 1075, and the Electronic Transfer Levy Amendment Act, Act 2022, Act 1089, and to provide for related matters.
Honorable members, the motion is adopted. The Electronic Transfer Levy Repeal Bill 2025 is now read the third time. Yes, Majority Leader.
We'll take the revenue. Oh, which item is it? Revenue is which item?
That's motion number 52.
52. Motion number 52.
Honorable members, second consideration of the Revenue Administration Amendment Bill 2025. Second reading. Yes, Honorable Minister for Finance.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to move that the Revenue Administration Amendment Bill 2025 be now read the second time. Right Honorable Speaker, the object of the Revenue Administration Amendment Bill 2025 is to amend the Revenue Administration Act 2016, Act 915, to reduce the percentage of the total revenue that is set aside by the minister responsible for finance in the Ghana Revenue Authority General Refund Account. Mr. Speaker, on the use of tax refund in the last 8 years reveals that 29.11 billion Ghana cedis has accrued to the account, with only 12.5 billion Ghana cedis, representing 43%, has been used for tax refund purposes. The Speaker, government therefore seeks to reduce the current ceiling on tax to the Ghana Revenue Authority General Refund Account by 2 percentage points, from 6% to 4%. Right Honorable Speaker, I so move.
Honorable members, motion.
Right, Honorable Speaker, I second the motion.
Honorable Ranking, because it's the chairman of the committee that will be presenting the report as second reading. It is the chairman who should read the report, and this motion being a motion for second reading is not seconded. So I will call on the chairman of the Finance Committee to present the committee's report.
Mr. Speaker, as the Finance Minister has indicated, the main objective of this bill is to reduce the amount set aside and accruing to the General Refund Account at the Ghana Revenue Authority for purposes of refunding general taxes that are qualified to be refunded. Mr. Speaker, the Finance Minister indicated to the committee that over the years, he's realized that even though we have been accruing 6% or up to 6% in the General Refund Account, the amount that have been disbursed over the years show that we really don't need all that amount of money. And he wants part of that money to be available to be disbursed for other government activities. He indicated that for the last couple of years, there is a total of 28 billion that has accrued to the account, and only 12 billion have been spent so far. Under the circumstances, he wants to reduce the ceiling from up to 6% to from up to 4%. This will make available a room of about 3.8 billion as a fiscal impact of this bill. Having considered the rationale behind this policy, the committee agreed that this bill should be recommended to the House for approval on a unanimous basis. Mr. Speaker, I so submit the committee's report and wish to plead that the entire report should be captured as though same was read to the House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable members, the motion for second reading was moved, and the committee's report has also been presented. It is for the consideration of the House under Standing Order 167. I will then open the floor for full debate. Yes, the ranking member, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, we support this amendment, and that is why at committee we recommended this for consideration by the House by unanimous decision. What I'd like to correct, however, is an impression as if this is going to make a savings for the government. of about 3.8 billion Ghana cedis, as stated in paragraph 6.6 under fiscal impact analysis of the bill. The minister indicated to the committee, as captured by this report, that between 43 to 49% is usually spent. And according to the Revenue Administration Act, Section 63, subsection 3, what is not spent at the end of the calendar year should be moved to the consolidated fund. And so if based on that, the minister has reduced the percentage of what should constitute the tax refund from 6 to 4%, the 2%, which is resulting into what the minister calls savings, is already supposed to go to the consolidated fund. It's already part of government revenue. The only thing the minister has decided to do is to front load the utilization of the 3.8 billion. If he did not decide to front load it, it would have gone into the consolidated fund. And that is articulated very well in the Revenue Administration Act. And therefore, to suggest that this is a saving as a result of the new policy, and therefore suggesting that something great has happened, because of this policy, Mr. Speaker, I beg to differ. And I thank you for the opportunity to contribute to the discussion.
Yes, Honorable Deputy Finance Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I just listened to the immediate past Finance Minister, and I want to quickly respond by saying that, yes, he rightly said that the excess amount that is not utilized for tax refund purposes is to be refunded into the consolidated fund. The question is that over the last 8 years, was it ever done? Did you ever refund the excess amount into the consolidated fund? The answer is no. And it is because of this that the finance minister says that looking at the trend, we don't need so much into the tax refund account. And the most important point is that the excess amount bypasses appropriation. It is spent on things that are not appropriated by this House. And so the minister wants to be disciplined about expenditure and says that, look, let us put everything back into the consolidated fund so all of you here will get the opportunity to appropriate it. That is the difference. So that is the amount that is now available for us to spend. And as they all said, look, Mr. Speaker, another important point that must be made is that some suggested that the law is clear, that it is up to 6%, a ceiling of 6%. So we don't necessarily have to transfer 6%. Administratively, we could have decided to do less. But the finance minister wants to be disciplined and resist the temptation of doing what is wrong. And that is why this is being brought here for all of us to set the ceiling at 4%, which is consistent with the amount that has been utilized over the years. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honorable Ranking Member.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm questioning the statement that this is savings.
Honorable Member.
He's talking about something else.
Honorable Member, point of order does not allow you to question.
Well, Mr. Speaker, point of information. Because I was talking about the fact that it is not any savings. The law says that what is not spent should go to the consolidated fund. So that is part of government revenue already. What the minister is seeking to do is to front load the spending of the 3.8, but it is not savings, Mr. Speaker, unless they have a different definition of savings. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Finance Minister.
Mr. Speaker, first, I want to put on record that the tax refund amount is not part of total revenue. It is always treated as negative revenue in the fiscal. Mr. Speaker, the tax refund amount of 6% has always